Hi, I'm back. Right now I'm hiking on the Buckeye Trail. I'm doing a day hike. I've been doing day hikes here for the past week. One day I'd like to hike it, but today I wanted to say that I got my permit for the PCT this summer. I'm going to be going out to finishing the missing section, which is from my 2019 thru hike, because in 2019 about Whitney, the group that I was hiking in the Sierra with ditched me, so I was all alone and I got sick, and like really badly sick, like I needed to go to the hospital sick, and then both of my crampons broke in half and all these series of unfortunate things happened. So I was able to get off the trail and it took a few weeks to recover. That's when I decided to flip-flop to head to the northern terminus and hike south. But winter started coming early, and I was hiking in snow, and then people that were about a week ahead of me were hiking in thigh-deep snow. And I was alone for like a month, where I saw almost no one on the trail, and it was just really lonely and cold, and it was just miserable. And I knew I wasn't going to make it back to Whitney, where I'd gotten off at Kearsarge Pass. So I just decided to call it quits and go back next year, which was 2020, to finish that section starting from Walker Pass, because I wanted to acclimate, because I'm from the Midwest, which is a very low elevation, and I knew that if I jumped straight into Kearsarge Pass I'd get sick. So I figured Walker Pass would be a good spot to start, which is about 5,000 feet before I work up to 14,000 feet, which I never made it to the top of Whitney, which I really want to do. So I'm hoping this time will work out good. But of course, with last year and the pandemic, I decided that it wasn't the right choice to go out and do that hike, which was really hard because it's been eating me like away, just driving me crazy that I did a hike and I didn't finish it, and I'm still missing that section, and that's really been bothering me. So this year I got the permit again from Walker Pass to Chester, and I'm only going to be doing it if I'm able to get the vaccine before I can go. And I have 3 friends who are planning on joining me, Dirty Duck, and then 2 friends who have little to no backpacking experience but are really excited about joining me, so we'll see how they do, Scrugg and Emil. But they've been like pumped about this idea. Emil was supposed to join last year, but of course we decided to cancel that because it was the right thing to do, even though it was pretty hard to do. But fingers crossed for this year. I really hope that this will work out. So the Buckeye Trail is just short of 1,500 miles. I would like to hike it someday, like the whole thing through, but for now this is just hiking little bits that are near me, just because I want to get out, because I'm so out of shape right now. Over the past year and a half, I've done almost no physical activity. I've just been cooped up inside. I haven't been going anywhere. Well, towards the beginning of 2020, I was jogging, but my area was really deserted. But then as summer started coming around, no one seemed to care about social distancing or wearing masks, and it just became packed in my neighborhood. I live in downtown Chicago, and I just didn't feel comfortable with doing that anymore. So I just hunkered down inside, but I've lost so much muscle. I'm so out of shape. So I'm just trying my best to get out. Just not going to the gym, not walking around in my neighborhood, but going out places. Like the Buckeye Trail right now, or just traveling somewhere else in my general area that's not too hard to get to. Or I've been doing night walks, like at 11 p.m. just going out when there's nobody outside. I know it's kind of risky in the city at night like that, but I'm just going crazy. I need to get out and do something, and it's kind of scary how weak I've gotten just from doing nothing. But I'm usually like a really active person, so I gotta start building up my trail legs again before I head out into the Sierra. Well, the other thing I wanted to talk about is my name. So on the AT, my name was Mishap, and then the name was really relevant. I am really clumsy and I always hurt myself, or just unfortunate things happen. Like, oh, I dropped my roll of toilet paper in this pile of poo, or like all little tragic things like that just always happen to me. And it's really, it is pretty funny. But the name Mishap did suit me. But I was thinking that I wanted to have a new trail name for the PCT, because I didn't want all that like negative energy of mishaps happening to me, like, to continue because of the name. Like, maybe if I went by Mishap, then more mishaps would happen to me. But I switched it to Saucy Minx, and I had just as many mishaps, just as many things happened to me, and I'm realizing that all my friends from the AT were like, no, you can't change your trail name, you're Mishap. And you know what? They're right. Like, Mishap is absolutely my trail name. It is so relevant to me and all the silly situations that I get myself into. So I'm gonna stop fighting it and trying to not be Mishap, because that is me. I'm gonna embrace the trail name that I got on the AT, and I'm Mishap.